here I am on developer.apple.com/xcode, and this is where you can find a lot of really good documentation about xCode and how to use it if you've never used it before. It tells you about a lot of the different things that xCode is going to have within it. And if you scroll all the way down to the bottom here, you can go to the xCode documentation and read all about the different types of things that you can do with xCode and how to use this tool properly. We're not going to go into the depths of that, but I did want to give that to you as a resource in case you wanted to go out and learn more about how xCode actually works. Now, to download this, all you need to do is open the App Store on your Mac device, and you're just going to have to do a quick search here for xCode. Okay, and here is xCode on the Apple Store. You can find it right here. If you wanted to read more about it, you can click it, and you can just download the cloud icon here. Now you can see that here it says it requires macOS 11.3 or later. So for me, this is not going to work because I'm on an old version of macOS that is no longer supported by xCode. So depending on which version of a Mac that you're using, you may or may not be able to download this from the Apple Store just like this. Now, if you are like me and you have an old version of macOS that's no longer supported, you can still get older versions of this from the developer.apple.com website. And all you need to do is scroll up to the top here, click Account, and then you're going to sign in with your Apple ID. So I'm going to do that right here and then go into the actual xCode download area to download an older version of xCode. Okay, so here I am signed into the developer.apple.com website. You may need to sign up for an account if you do not have a developer account. You can use that with any iCloud account that you want to. So as long as you have an email address associated to an iCloud account, you can also make that into a developer account. I'm going to go to Downloads here, and this is where we're going to download our older version of xCode. I'm going to scroll down a bit more and find xCode here. So I'm going to click, what I clicked here was xCode Beta 13, and I'm going to scroll down here to other versions of xCode. So you can see the command line tools and older versions of xCode. I'm going to click that. And I'm going to go down to the version of xCode that's going to work for me, which I think is version like 12 or something like that. Probably this should work. Gonna download the zip file, extract it, and then run the application when this is done downloading. And I'll be back after this installs successfully. If you just downloaded the xCode from the App Store, just join me in the next part of the video where I'm going to be showing the features of xCode just generally speaking.